Hi folks, welcome to Lothar's Guitar School in these Corona crazy times. Here's something for you to watch, listen, learn and play. Today's subject is analysis and impro of all the things you are. And before we go into the analysis, let me play a chorus for you. Here we go. Now let's look at the analysis. All the things you are is in the key of A flat major 7. It has 4 flats. So that means it is in the key of A flat. And as we look at the first 4 bars, we see easily this goes to the tonic A flat major 7. Going backwards, this is the 5-7, this is the 2-7, and that is the 6-7. And just to repeat, a bracket means that's a 2-5 progression, and an arrow means it's a dominant resolving to a tonic or a 5 chord down. So looking at this means this is the 6th degree, 6-7 calling for Aeolian scale. This is the 2-7 as always calling for Dorian. E flat 7 is the 5-7 just straight calling for Mixolydian, and A flat major 7 is the Ionian. Now it continues to the 4 major 7, still an A flat, which is Lydian scale. Now we modulate to C major 7. C major 7 is coming from the G7, so it calls for Mixolydian going to Ionian. But if you look what is G7 in the scale of A flat major 7, that would be a 7-7 chord, meaning that would call for an altered scale. The altered scale, G7, is in the 7th degree of A flat melodic minor. Very easily you come from the A flat major to the A flat minor scale, just by changing one note. The C is going to the C flat or enharmonically to the B. So you have 2 choices here. You can either play G7 altered, A flat melodic minor scale, or you can play G7 Mixolydian coming from C major. The next 8 bars are identical in the harmonic progression, except that it's just a perfect 5th below. So that is again 6, 2, 5, 1, 4. And the melody does the same, except in that bar there are a few changes in the melody. So this is 6-7 Aeolian, 2-7 Dorian, 5-7 Mixolydian, 1 major 7 Ionian, going to the 4 major 7 Lydian, and again we modulate now to G major 7, coming from the D7, Mixolydian, Ionian. But again, we have the same relation as before. We could play an altered scale, D7 altered, coming from the E flat melodic minor scale. Now the next bars are different. The next 8 bars have a 2-5-1 progression, 2-5-1 progression. And we stay here first in the key of G major, 2-7, 5-7, 1 major 7, Dorian, Mixolydian, Ionian. And now the next 4 bars are again 2-5-1, the same harmonic motif, and the melodic motif as well, just a minor third below, with again a little change in the melody here. So that's again 2 minor 7 Dorian, 5-7 Mixolydian, E major 7, this is the 1 chord, so that's Ionian. This C7 plus chord, this with a sharp 5, goes to the F minor 7. It goes back to our progression from the beginning. So this is the 5-7 of the 6 chord. And since this is a minor chord, we could easily play the harmonic minor scale on the 5th degree. F harmonic minor would be a choice. The alto scale would be a choice as well, would fit, and even the whole tone scale would be a possible choice on this C7 plus chord. Now the last 12 bars are similar to the first 8 bars, but they're extended through a tag, and we see how it is done. So it starts again with a 6-2-5-1, Aeolian, Dorian, Mixolydian, Ionian, going to the 4 chord, which is still Lydian. And now, very common in jazz, it goes to a 4 minor 7 chord. This would call for Dorian as well, and moves down chromatically to the C minor 7, which is related to the A flat major 7, as the 3 chord. That calls for Phrygian now. The B diminished 7th chord is just a passing chord, has no dominant function. You could play the whole tone halftone scale on it. And then the ending is our well-known 2-5-1, Dorian, Mixolydian, Ionian to the root again. And then you have a little turnaround, G7, C7, back to the top. Well, that was analysis and impro on All the Things You Are. I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you here soon at Lothar's Guitar School again, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, and take care.